Get comfortable with English and Comfort Zone. This is your English listening practice podcast to help you learn and improve naturally.
Hey, Oriana. How are you today?
Oh, pretty good actually, and really excited about today's episode. I think our listeners will find this one super useful for everyday situations.
Same here. This episode is super practical, like everyday life practical. Perfect for anyone navigating a new city, traveling for work or vacation, or just not wanting to get lost when exploring somewhere new.
That's right. Today we're talking about how to ask for directions, something we've all had trouble with at some point, right? I know I've struggled with this even in places where I speak the language.
Right. And for anyone new here, this is English in Comfort Zone, the place where you learn English while you relax, lie down, or even while you sleep. No pressure, no stress, just natural English and interesting topics that help you improve without feeling like you're studying.
First, let's listen to this conversation. Just listen. Don't worry if you don't catch everything. After the conversation, we'll explain everything and we'll understand everything together. So let's get started. Just relax and listen.
Hi there. Is everything all right? You seem like you're looking for something. You look a little confused.
Oh, hi. Yeah, actually, I'm a bit lost. I just arrived here yesterday and I'm trying to find the Lakeside Hotel. I thought it was near the street, but I've been walking for almost 30 minutes and still can't find it.
The Lakeside Hotel? I know where that is. Don't worry, it's super close. Let me help you get there. It's actually not far from here at all.
Really? Thank you so much. I've been walking in circles for ages. My phone battery died, so I couldn't use my Maps app.
Happens to the best of us. Even locals get lost sometimes. Okay, so see that big park with the fountain? The one with all the flowers and the children playing?
The one past the red post office? With the tall trees around it?
Yes, exactly. Walk straight toward the park, but don't go into it. Instead, turn right at the fountain. You'll see a coffee shop called Bean and Leaf on the corner. It has a green sign with a white cup on it.
Right at the fountain, then past the coffee shop? Should I keep walking straight after that?
No, turn right at the fountain. The hotel is across the street from the coffee shop, a big blue building with white windows. You can't miss it. It has Lakeside Hotel written in gold letters above the entrance.
Okay, got it. Straight to the park, right at the fountain, then across from Bean and Leaf. That sounds simple enough.
Oh, and if you're tired, you can take the bus. Bus 22 stops right here at this corner. Just ask the driver for the Lakeside Hotel stop. It's 2 stops away. The buses come every 15 minutes.
You're a lifesaver. I'll try walking first since it's not far. Is it safe to go alone? I'm not familiar with this area yet.
Totally safe. This area is really friendly, and there are always people around. If you get confused again, just ask someone at the coffee shop. They'll help. The staff there is used to giving directions to tourists.
Thank you so much. I was so stressed earlier. I was afraid I'd never find my hotel before dark.
No problem at all. Enjoy your stay here. I hope you have a wonderful time in our city.
Now that I arrived at the coffee shop, I really need a cappuccino. But this place is packed. There must be at least 30 people in line. I don't think I have time to wait this long.
Excuse me, couldn't help overhearing. You seem disappointed about the wait.
Yeah?
Bean and Leaf is always like this around noon. Their raspberry chocolate cake is famous, so everyone flocks here after lunch. The line moves pretty slow too because they make everything fresh to order.
Oh, thanks for telling me. I guess I'll have to skip coffee today. I was really looking forward to a cappuccino after all that walking.
No way. If you're okay walking a bit, there's another cafe just around the corner called Sunrise Brew. It's quieter and their caramel latte is amazing. They also have really good cappuccinos made with special imported beans.
Really? Is it far from here? I need to go somewhere later, so I don't want to wander too much. I'm already feeling a bit tired from all the walking.
Not at all. See that pink building with the flower boxes? The one right across the street? That's Sunrise Brew, literally a 2-minute walk. You could probably get a coffee there and be back here before you'd reach the front of this line.
Oh, that is close. I thought it was a boutique or something. The building is so pretty, I didn't realize it was a cafe.
Nope. Great coffee, comfy chairs. They even have free Wi-Fi if you want to relax. The owner is really friendly too. Her name is Maria, and she makes amazing pastries as well.
Thank you. I'll grab a latte there then. My feet could use a short break anyway.
But if you do have time later, come back here. The cake is worth the wait. Seriously, it's the best in the city. They use fresh raspberries and dark chocolate from Belgium.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks again. You've been really helpful.
No problem. Enjoy your coffee. And welcome to the city.
Everything tasting okay over here? Can I get you anything else? Maybe one of our fresh baked cookies to go with your coffee?
Oh, no, thanks. The latte is perfect. Just trying to plan the rest of my day. I want to make the most of my time here, but there's so much to see.
First time in the city? You've got that new in town look. I can always tell when someone is visiting.
Is it that obvious? Do I really look like a tourist? I tried to blend in.
Yeah, but don't worry, it's not a bad thing. Everyone's friendly to visitors here.
I just arrived yesterday, trying to find some good spots to eat, but Google's giving me too many options. There are hundreds of restaurants listed, and I don't know which ones are actually good.
Oh, I can help with that. What kind of food do you like? I've lived here all my life, so I know all the best places that locals go to.
Honestly, I'm craving Asian food as sushi, noodles, anything. Do you know any good places? Something authentic would be amazing.
Absolutely. There's Golden Lotus. It's a Vietnamese spot about 10 minutes from here. Their pho is incredible. The broth simmers for 24 hours, and they make the noodles fresh every morning. And if you're into sushi, Sakura Bay is my favorite. It's a bit farther, but totally worth it. The chef trained in Tokyo for 15 years.
Vietnamese sounds amazing. Is Golden Lotus hard to find? I don't want to get lost again like I did this morning.
Super easy. When you leave here, turn left and walk straight until you hit the big bookstore, Page Turner. Then turn right. You'll see a mural of a dragon on the wall. The restaurant's just past that, next to a flower shop. Can't miss the red lanterns. They have a big sign in both English and Vietnamese.
Left, then right at the bookstore. Dragon mural. Got it. Is it walkable? I've already done a lot of walking today.
Totally. Or you can take bus 5. It stops right outside this cafe. Just ask the driver to drop you at Maple Street. The restaurant's across from the stop. The buses run every 10 minutes until midnight.
Oh, that's nice. You've been so helpful. Thanks for saving me from endless Google scrolling. I would have spent hours reading reviews online.
Anytime. Feel free to ask if you need more tips. I'm here most weekdays if you come back to the cafe.
Will do. Thanks again. This has made my trip so much easier.
All right, learners. Let's break down the conversations together. There was a lot of useful language in there that we can learn from.
Sounds good. Let's start with the opener. Is everything all right? This is a gentle, caring way to check on someone. Use it when you see someone who looks worried, confused, or stuck. It's much softer than "what's wrong?" or "do you need help?" It shows you care about their situation.
For example, is everything all right? You've been looking at the map for a while, or someone at the store asking, is everything all right? Are you searching for something specific? It's a polite way to start a conversation with a stranger who seems to need help.
Next, we have "I'm a bit lost." It means you don't know where you are, but it can also mean you are confused and don't understand something. It's a simple way to ask for help without feeling embarrassed.
For example, I'm lost. Where's the subway? Or, I'm totally lost in this conversation. It's also common to say, I'm completely lost, or I have no idea where I am when you're really confused.
There are many direction words in English, and they can be tricky. Let's break down a few of the most common ones. Near means close to something. Example, the cafe is near the park, or my house is near the train station.
Across means on the other side. For example, the hotel is across the street from the bank, or the hospital is across the river. When giving directions, it's important to be clear about which side something is on.
We also have towards. It means moving in the direction of. For example, walk towards that big clock, then turn left. It's like saying, walk in the direction of that big clock, then turn left. You could also say head towards or go towards.
Here's a tip. In many English-speaking countries, people use landmarks like shop, fountain, red building instead of street names. It's easier. For example, turn right at the tall church is often clearer than saying turn right on Main Street, especially in areas with confusing street names.
Then we heard, I've been walking in circles. This means going nowhere or repeating the same path. You can use it in other contexts too when you're making no progress or repeating the same actions without results.
For example, I've been talking in circles with my boss. We can't agree. Or, I drove in circles for 20 minutes before finding parking. This phrase shows frustration when you're not making progress or getting somewhere.
The helpful phrase, you can't miss it, is a friendly, encouraging way to say something is easy to find. You can also say it's impossible to miss or you'll see it right away. It gives confidence to someone who might be worried about getting lost again.
For example, Oriana, where's the restroom? Down the hall, third door on the left. You can't miss it. It has a big sign on the door. This phrase is very common when giving directions to make the other person feel secure.
When someone says a place is packed, it means very crowded. For example, this shop is always packed on weekends. You can also say it's jammed, which is even more casual, or it's swarming with people. These expressions help you describe busy places.
In our conversation, Sarah said, "This place is packed. There must be at least 30 people in line." It gives a clear picture of how crowded the coffee shop was.
We heard James say couldn't help overhearing. This means accidentally hearing someone's conversation. It's used to start a friendly chat. In many cultures, it's okay to politely interrupt if someone seems stuck or if you have helpful information to share.
You can also use this to break the ice and start a conversation with someone. For example, I overheard you mention Paris. I just visited there. Need any tips? It's a polite way to join a conversation when you haven't been formally introduced.
The phrase everyone flocks here means people gather in large numbers, like birds. The students flock to the cafeteria at lunchtime, or tourists flock to the beach during summer. It describes a popular place that attracts many people.
In our conversation, James said, their raspberry chocolate cake is famous, so everyone flocks here after lunch. It explains why the coffee shop was so crowded. It has something special that attracts many customers.
When James says it's literally a 2-minute walk, he's giving a clear, stress-free sense of distance. This is very useful when giving directions to someone who's unfamiliar with the area and might be worried about getting lost again.
For example, it's a 5-minute drive, or just 10 minutes by bus. Let's try it, Oriana. Where's the pharmacy?
A 2-minute walk. Turn left at the bakery. Can't miss it, it has a green cross sign above the door.
I'll head back to my hotel means return to a place. For example, after shopping, you might say, I'll head back home now. You can also say, I'm going to return to, or I'm going to go back to. These all mean the same thing.
The phrase new in town look means someone looks like they're not from this area. Maybe they're looking around more than locals would, checking street signs, or looking a bit uncertain about where they are.
For example, at the bus stop, someone might say, you've got that new in town look. Need help with the schedule? It's usually meant in a friendly way, not to make someone feel bad about being new to a place. Then we heard, I'm trying to find some good spots to eat. Spots is a casual way to say places. For example, cool spots to hang out, or quiet spots to read. It's a very natural way to talk about locations that's commonly used by native speakers.
Sarah was asking about good spots to eat because she wanted local knowledge rather than just tourist information. This is a great phrase to use when traveling. Can you recommend some good spots for coffee around here?
The bus will drop you at Maple Street. Drop you is an informal way to say stop for you to get off. Example, the train drops you right downtown, or can you drop me at the mall? It's like saying the bus will let you off at that location.
Alex told Sarah she could take bus 5 and ask the driver to drop you at Maple Street. This is very natural conversational English. You might also hear the bus lets you off at, or you can get off at. All these phrases mean the same thing.
Something else we noticed in these conversations was how people used landmarks to give clearer directions. For instance, the bookstore with the blue awning or the restaurant with the red lanterns makes it much easier to find places than just using street names.
Exactly. And speaking of landmarks, did you notice how people often confirm directions? Sarah would repeat back what she heard. Left, then right at the bookstore, dragon mural. Got it. This is a great strategy to make sure you understand correctly.
Another useful tip is to ask about transportation options like Sarah did. Is it walkable? This simple question helps you understand if you need to take public transportation or if you can easily reach your destination on foot.
And don't forget to ask about safety if you're unsure. Is it safe to go alone? Most places are perfectly safe during daylight hours, but it's always good to check with locals if you're in an unfamiliar area.
Okay, it's time to put it all together. Let's listen to the conversations one more time. This time, listen closely and pay attention to their tone, rhythm, and pronunciation. You can even repeat and practice, shadowing along with the conversation. Remember to slow down the video or pause if you need to.
Learning a language is like sipping tea. It's best done slowly. Take your time with these phrases and practice them when you can.
If today's episode helped you feel a little more confident asking for directions, we'd love to hear from you. Drop us a comment below. Tell us about a time you got lost. We've all been there. Or share your own tips for navigating new places.
And if you enjoyed this, a like and share means the world to us. It helps us grow this comfy corner of the internet where learning English feels relaxing rather than stressful.
Our goal with English in Comfort Zone is to help you learn in the most natural, stress-free way possible. Remember that making mistakes is part of learning, so don't worry about being perfect when you're asking for directions in English.
That's right. Native speakers are usually very happy to help and will appreciate your efforts to speak their language. The most important thing is to communicate, even if your grammar isn't perfect.
So keep practicing, stay curious, and take care, everyone. We'll be back next week with another practical English lesson.
Until then, keep yourself in the English comfort zone. Bye for now.